Nichi. It's Nichi Saturday. Hey, it's Nichi. It's Nichi. It's Nichi Saturday. Hello, hello, and welcome to the channel. I'm Miranda, Mrs. Thinking of a Master Plan, and I'm super excited to share with you. It's late, but it's today, our Nichi Saturday video. So before we get started, I wanted to remind you of a couple of things. If you like the video, thumb it up. And comment below. What is one thing you did for you this week to show yourself how much you love you? And if you have not had the opportunity to subscribe to the channel, I would love to have you here. So simply hit the subscribe button below the video. And don't forget about that notification bell so that anytime I upload new content, you will be in the know. So I'm sorry the video's late. Yesterday when I filmed the face-to-face portion, I wasn't feeling great and my energy wasn't there. And not only did I feel like death, I think I looked like death. So I didn't want to scare you guys. So I said, let me run, handle something I had to handle for my family. And then I'd be able to come back and give you guys 100%. So this week I'm on the positive body image conversation. We're talking about various different body types. And this week we're talking about the square and or the rectangle. And I think on my channel, I think I want to call it Sponge Barbara, okay? Because it's like a sponge, it's kind of rectangular. And no offense by anything that I'm saying, because every shape has its opportunities and you have to dress for your shape. So let's just recap and review from last week before we jump into how do you determine what is your shape. Can you be more than one shape? Okay. So first and foremost, last week we talked about having a good foundation before you even put on your clothes. So a good bra, okay, knowing your size bra, and some good shapewear. Those things are what you need, okay? Without those things, I'm just gonna keep it real. If you got a few extra pounds and you have some extra dents and divots, you need some smooth wear. So let's just keep that all the way 100. All right, so I will be looking down. So how do we know what our size is? So you're gonna need a tape measure because you have to measure your shoulders, okay, all the way around. You need to measure the fullest part of your bust. You need to measure the smallest portion of your stomach, and that's going to be right above your belly button. And then you're going to have to measure your hips, the widest part of your hips. I mean, I don't want to say wide and hips in the same sentence, but the widest part of your hips you have to measure. And so by doing those things, you can tell what body type you are. Okay, so back to our first shape, which of course is the square, is the rectangle. We're gonna call it Sponge Barbara, okay? Because it's like square, like SpongeBob SquarePants. Okay, but you know, as I'm giving these shapes affectionate names, I won't give it to all names, but it's just in fun and jest, and definitely not to offend anyone because every shape has its flaws. So the characteristics of the rectangle shape is that your shoulder, you have straight shoulder and rib cage, not much definition of a waist. Your bust and your hips are approximately the same width, maybe within 5 inches if it's off a little bit. You have a small to average midriff, so your stomach section could be short. Straight hips and bottoms, so you're a little flat in the backside, and you lack curves throughout your body frame. And weight gain happens, it distributes evenly throughout your body. And so those are the characteristics of that rectangle shape. And I think that the one point that we will call out is that you must define your waist. You need to break up, because you're like a square, like SpongeBob. So you have to define your waist by breaking up the rectangle. And you could do that by little things. Like, I'm not telling you guys to go out and buy clothes, but I am saying that avoid wearing things that stop, or shirts that stop at the waist. You need things, or even your jackets. Like, that crop top look is not for you, okay? You need to have something that goes a little bit further, longer than the waist, like with the hip line. You have to create that proportion around your waist. Focus on your waist, whatever you do. And you always want to you can also make your waist look slimmer by visually pulling it in, or leaving and focus on the waist and leave your lower body as it is. And it was interesting when I read this, because it says breaking up a straight silhouette to create curves. One of the first things you need to do is invest in a good push-up bra to lift up your chest. Normally, if you have a good bra, it's gonna suck your girls up naturally. You need to wear well-structured clothing. You need to play with different cuts and shapes to create curves. You can do this with using prints, textures, and details to create interest in that area. Wear bright colors on your upper and lower body, but not around your waist. Your waist, you should definitely wear dark colors, and stay away from shapeless, oversized, or too large items. So your clothes should fit you well, like well-structured clothing. So that's the only tip that I'm going to give. I'm going to put some pictures of how the person that is rectangular shaped, how that looks. I will put those pictures in the video. If you want to see additional tips in terms of ideas for shirts, for pants, make sure you follow me over on Facebook. It's at Mrs. Thinking of a Master Plan. Give me until Sunday afternoon to get those links uploaded for you, to give you some ideas. Once we go through all the body shapes, then we're going to talk about where we shop to buy clothes. And as you're losing weight, do you even really want to spend money on clothes, and some alternatives? So I think that this is going a great place. I will give you updates on how my week was last week. The only thing I'm going to say is don't judge me, because I had a little rough week last week, but I'm still very excited. So I hope you've enjoyed learning about the rectangular body shape and what you need to do in order to dress for your shape. Okay. And there's no shame in being a rectangle. We just need to learn how to enhance that waist. All right, guys, let's jump into the plan with me. Okay, so let's talk about my week. I'm not proud. So you'll see that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are not filled out. That's because I'm recording this on Friday the 14th. I had only 2 days that I walked so far this week, but never fear, tomorrow I will be getting some walking in. I'm going to my parents, and I'll be walking their property, and so I'll definitely get steps. I'm going to make that my business to do when I get there. So let's talk through my week. Really weak. My week was weak in terms of being focused. So Monday, I started the week weak with 1,573 steps, but I did have water. I didn't record how many ounces that I needed to do that. Tuesday, I did walk outside for 0.58 of a mile. Mr. Master Plan was home, so we walked in the neighborhood. So 2,371 steps. I did not walk on Wednesday. I had 2,289 steps. On Thursday, I did walk, and I did hit my mile. I had 4,809 steps, and I did drink water. Y'all know it. Watch died today, 99 steps. And as you can see, I still don't even have it on my wrist. That's a shame. So that is how my week went. And, you know, I think one of the things I really enjoy that I can do is share with you guys. Like, I am not perfect. I am struggling just like everyone else. And, you know, I really hope that people understand my transparency is coming from a good place. But regardless of if I walked or not, I still have to love me. I still have to live with me during this transition. But I know that every week I strive to be better. And as long as you don't give up, that part right there. All right, so let's plan this week out, which is the 17th through the 23rd. August has flown by for sure. All right, so the first thing I wanted to do is I have a Happy Hostess inspired spread that I will be bringing to you today. I want to cover this up because I think that that is going to show. Now let's cover that little purple right there. So this is the washi tape. Okay, I don't know why it's like this, but let's tear that off and throw it away so we can start with a nice clean piece. Yep. So how was your week? What victories did you have? And they don't have to be, you know, victories on the scale. It could just be, I was consistent, you know, I fit into something I haven't fit in before. I drank my water. I was really good at tracking my calories. Y'all, I don't know what's going on with my washi tape. It's like there's some paper on it or something. So anything like that, like I love to hear stuff like that. That's very motivating to me. And I'm only putting this washi tape. Let's see if I had to even cover that up with a whiteout. I'm kind of thinking I didn't. I'm kind of thinking that I probably did. All right, so we're gonna cut that off. And then we're gonna just cover this little part up right there. This notes, I will also cover that. Okay, so I am so excited about us dressing and still feeling cute, being cute as we're going, as our bodies are transitioning to the best versions, new best versions of ourselves. All right, so I have this gold sticker that says you've got this. I've already pulled my stickers and they are from Happy Hostess and Colorful Boxes. The latest Colorful Boxes, not the latest one, the one that has like those monthly boxes in, the notched boxes, that's where I got this one from. Y'all, I'm here for colorful boxes. Okay. I think it just gives your spread just something extra. Okay, so let me start on Monday because I'm backwards. I totally didn't start on Monday. But I have a layered situation here. I'm loving these flowers in Happy Hostess. And I'm really wanting to, you know, celebrate these colors. I think this is a beautiful color scheme. So for this box, I couldn't really find anything, but I really like that I can represent all of my colors using colorful boxes. And so we're trying to space these out perfectly, or as perfect as we possibly can, so that they look pleasing to the eye. And this pink one actually came from one of the Mega Sticker books. Okay. So here on the bottom, we have this larger flower. And we're gonna lay it down. It's already layered. As y'all can see, your girl did get herself some more wax paper, and I'm happy and excited about my wax paper. Okay, so this is a little crooked. We wanna straighten this up. And let's see. Can we do it? I don't wanna bend my little gold box all up either. Let's put that down, and then we try to straighten this a little better. Okay. Yep. And I know I look a little rough at the beginning, but you know what? We can't be beauty queens. Some people can be beauty queens every day, but guys, I'm not no beauty queen every day. Sometimes I rocks rough and stuff with my Afro puff, and it is what it is. Sometimes I straighten my hair out. Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I don't. That's like that India Ari song, I'm not the average girl in your video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes. I'm gonna pull up this box because I just want it to be, I want it to be straight. All right, here we go. All right, yes. come through. Alrighty. There we go. That will dry in a moment, and we will continue once that dries. All right, so we're gonna come here, and I have another little layered stickers. I think I'm gonna put them right, kind of right, because I didn't really want to put them right here, but I will, so that it matches the other side. Okay. And then I have this lovely little checklist. Can even bring it up a little bit. All right, now this is dry, and we need to make sure that we have it a little straighter than I had it. And let's layer that there. Okay, I'm loving it. I think it's cute. And then we have this little box here. And this box, I think I'm gonna try to put it more towards the middle. Okay. And then down here at the bottom, I have a sticker that says, "Work your butt off." Reminding me it's not easy. You got to put in work. You got to get this work. All right. All right. That is so cute. So guys, let me know what you think about the tips and the pictures that I've added to this video in terms of your, you know, dressing for your body type, how to accentuate whatever different things. How do you get your measurements? You need to measure your shoulders, your bust, your waist, and your hips. And that's how you know what your shape is. And your shape is changing. You constantly change, so it shouldn't be a surprise that your shape changes as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this plan with me, and I hope you enjoyed this edition of Nichi Saturday. And I look forward to coming to you guys next week. And I'm looking for some improvement. I definitely have to have a better week than I had this week. All right, guys. Well, take care of yourselves. Love you, because if you don't love you, no one else can. All right. Make sure you remember the 3 things: like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. Ciao, Bella.